this whole summer together, you know what I'm saying, we didn't take no breaks. And we just, you know what I'm saying, build our chemistry, build our bond, and, you know what I'm saying, understood each other, how we play, you know what I'm saying, against each other so we can become a better defensive unit in general, you know what I'm saying. So I really like our senior class is leading, you know what I'm saying, the young guys on and showing us how, you know what I'm saying, to put in the extra work so we don't, you know, fall behind between our competition.
For you heading into this year, you're going to probably be leaned on to play a pretty good bit. What is your mindset heading into this fall camp? What is it that you're like, man, I have to get ready for this year. This is what I have to work on.
Going into this, you know what I'm saying, this fall camp, I just want to, you know what I'm saying, take everything in, you know, keep working every day to get better. Obviously, I know I got two senior guys who I love to death, Maskell and XT. You know, so I'm just trying to learn everything from them, see their perspective, and then understand what Coach T wants to do. Just play hard and work, you know what I'm saying. I'm going to just let my play do the talking, you know, and just however everything goes is what the work we put in, so.
Yeah, kind of playing off of that a little bit. So Coach Hall was just talking you up to us in the spring, and again the other day was again saying the same stuff. What did you do that impressed Coach Hall so much when you got on the field this spring?
I just worked, you know. I just did what he told. You know, I try to just really, you know, put my head down and grind. I don't, you know what I'm saying, do too much, you know. On and off the field, I do as much as I can to make sure my body's right and make sure I'm in the playbook. You know what I'm saying, just trying to stand out between the others and keep working.
What's your size right now? I know you still got the weigh-in coming in a couple weeks, but what are you at right now, you think?
Before I got in here, I actually weighed in. I'm at 256. I'm 6'4", so we steady growing, and I'm at 11% body fat, and you know, it's been going good.
Where do you want to be at before that 2 weeks hits here?
I can range from 255. You know what I'm saying, the goal is 260. You know,
okay.
If I don't get there, they're not going to complain because I'm still at 255. But if I can play around 255, 260, I'm perfectly fine with that, you know.
Okay. For you this year, what do you want to try to do? I know that too deep is up in the air. I mean, let's be honest, you know. Is that the goal, to get on that too deep?
Yeah, that's always the goal. You know, I'm gonna keep working, and if the opportunity comes to be a starter, I'm gonna take the chance to, you know, saying get there. But for me, my expectation of the season, I just want to, you know, saying the best player, you know, saying I can be, and you know, just grow and learn as much as I can for my seniors, you know, because this is their last year, and I gotta understand it because next year, you know, they won't be here for me. So,
what's your strength, you would say, as a defensive end?
Definitely my pass rushing ability. Expect to see a lot of that this coming year. You know, I can obviously take on the run a lot, but I love the pass rush. So.
As far as setting the edge on the run, it's so huge, especially in this defense, how they want the linebackers to flow to the ball. How much of that do you have to work on to get where you need to be?
Obviously, I can always keep working on it, but I feel like I did a pretty good job during the spring. You know, just when I first started spring, big strength difference. I had to learn different techniques, you know what I'm saying, to keep the edge. So we kept working on it. It's going to be pretty good for us this fall.
Working with XT, he's a guy who's got loads of NFL potential. And what have you learned from him? And he's been here since 18, so this guy knows probably more almost as anybody, right?
Yeah, he does. I love him, man. He's taught me a lot, you know, from pass rush angles, foot alignment when it comes to that, setting the edge and run, man. And then he just, you know, he's been there for us. He's like a tool, man. Like, he just, you know, say he's very fast. So he just taught us how to, you know, saying gain speeds and all that when we're working out, man. He just teaches me a lot. There's a lot to say, but he definitely does teach me a lot, and I love it for him.
How much of a big year do you think he's in store for?
Man, he's going to have a crazy year. This is going to be his year, you know what I'm saying? He's healthy, you know what I'm saying? He's back working out fully with us and things like that, man. I'm expecting a great year for him, and I'm excited for him.